Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we want to look at how to set your stop loss and take profits on Binance. How to set your stop loss and take profits on Binance. Actually, we have the normal stop loss that you can set, and we also have the OCO that you can use to set both the stop loss and the take profit simultaneously. It is very important before we start for me to remind us that this is not a financial advice. This video is made for educational purposes. If you decide to use the content of this video in your trading, you should know that it is an independent decision that you've taken. Okay, that said, let's jump into charts. Now, the first thing I want you to understand is that once you've bought a coin, for example, we are here on Chromium CHR. Once you bought a coin and you decide to put your stop loss or your take profit. Now let's assume that you bought this coin at 0.5074, and you now assume that if the coin comes below the wick that was created on the 24th January, this bearish candle, so if it gets to 0.45, that means the reason why you entered the trade has been invalidated. So at that point you want to get out of this trade. So what you need to do is, if you look here, if you look up here to your right, you have here limit, you have market, and you have OCO or stop limit. There are two there. If you hover over here, you see that there is a drop down. Now the first thing you need to understand is, if you want to set your stop loss alone, you are not interested with taking profit, you just want to limit your loss if this trade goes against you. So you make sure that you are here on limit, you click that limit. Now if you want to put your stop loss at this point, maybe 0.450, so you come here where you have your price 0.450. Then you now decide to know, okay, how many chromium did you buy? Now let's do a little calculation. Let's assume that you use $50 to buy chromium at 0.50. Okay, so if you use $50 to buy chromium at 0.50, that will give you 100 chromium. Okay, now let's assume that you use $20 to buy chromium at that 0.50. That will give you 40 chromium. So let's assume that you used $20 to buy 40 chromium at 0.50 dollar. That is about 50 cents. So what you need to come here to do is, you want to sell everything that you bought, which is the 40 chromium. Okay, so you type 40 there, and automatically you know that you are going to make $18. So you spend $20 to buy chromium at 0.50, you got 40 chromium, and because the reason why you bought it, you thought it would go up so that you make profit, but the reason has been invalidated and the trade is going against you. So you are coming out at a stop loss. Okay, so if you execute here, just come here and click here, sell chromium. It will automatically set a stop loss at 0.450 for you. So if this trade reverses and comes down to 0.450, it will kick you out of the market. Really, I don't want to set mine now, but if I click my sell CHR, that limit will be set here at 0.450. Okay, so that is the first way you can set your take profit, or your stop loss. Sorry, not take profit, your stop loss. Now the second way is for you to use, you can use markets. For example, maybe you did not set your stop loss and you just come in and you discover that the trade is already at maybe 0.450 or 0.455, very close, and you want to sell it immediately. If you want to sell it immediately, you just come to market and you input the value of the CHR that you bought, which is 40. So if you input 40 here and click sell, it will sell at the price that it is now automatically for you. Okay, but the one I really like to use is the OCO. Now OCO actually means one can cancel the other. Now what this order will do is that it will set both the stop loss and the take profits. So if, for example, now you believe that, if we use the last example I used, you bought $20 worth of chromium at 0.50, which will give you about 40 chromiums, and you believe that, okay, if it comes to 0.70, okay, or 0.80, it should sell it for you. So at that point, this your price is going to be the take profit, your target price that you want to sell. So at that point, you come here and type 0.80, 0.80, okay. Then your stop loss is the point that if the reason for your trade is invalidated and the trade is going against you, it should limit your loss. So where did you want to get out of this trade? Using the previous example parameter that we use, which is 0.45. So you put your 0.45. So if it falls to 0.45, it should sell it at a loss for you. Then this limit is going to be the parameter that is going to execute this stop. That is why we call it limit, and it's going to be a little above the 0.45. So we can use that one 0. 0. Maybe let's use 0.46, 0.4600. Okay, now let me explain this. Then the total chromium that we are going to sell is everything we bought, which is about 40 chromium. Now let me explain this so that you understand. The price is going to be where you want to sell at a profit. The stop is where you are going to get out of this trade at a loss. The limit is what will execute the stop. So what actually happens here is that, remember that it is here, so it's coming down. So as it's coming down, it's going to reach the 0.46 first before it gets to 0.45. So the moment it gets to 0.46, it will automatically execute this stop. Okay, this stop will be set. So immediately it gets down to 45, it will now kick you out of the market. So I will go ahead and click the sell chromium so that we can see how that works. Okay, I think network is a little funny here. So let's exercise some patience and wait for the network. Okay, so we're still waiting for the network to, I don't know whether it's network or what is happening, but it's still loading. So as you can see, one thing I want you to understand about the OCO is that it's a kind of, just like the name implies, one cancel the other. If the trade goes up and gets to 0.80, it will sell. The moment 0.80 is being executed, it will cancel the 0.45 stop loss. So once it sells, it clicks one, it will sell, and it will cancel the other order. Now if it comes back down to 0.45, it will automatically cancel, or it would automatically sell it for you at a loss. Therefore the profit one is automatically cancelled. So that's why we call it one cancel the other OCO. I don't know, it's taking so much time, so I think okay, it has been created. It was network, so automatically it has created, and you can see the two other, one here and one here. So if actually you were in this market, you are now protected. It goes up and get to a point that you feel you want to take your profit. If you like, you can take it to this resistance at 0.9469, but you know what I did was just for example, for you to see it. Any way you want to put it, provided it's within the range that is acceptable by the particular trade that you are trading. So both are being executed. One here, as you can see, stop loss limit 0.46 trigger 0.45. So it is the 46 that would trigger 45 to stop you out. Then the limit maker 0.80, this is your take profit. So any one of these that is being executed will automatically set as the termination of your trade, and will now cancel the order. So that is actually, I think, basically the two ways that you can use them. The stop limit is almost the same thing with the limit that I showed you example previously. So those are actually the two ways that you can go ahead and set your stop loss and your take profit in your trades. All right, so that whether you are around with your laptop or your device or your phone or not, you are being protected against too much loss, or you are sure of taking your profit and not missing out on profitable trades. So I'll go ahead and cancel this so that you know the same thing is applicable. If I click this and cancel, this stop loss will cancel automatically. If I click the stop loss to cancel, the limit maker will cancel automatically, just like it happens when trade hits that point. So I'll go ahead and cancel it. As you can see, both the stop loss and the take profit has been cancelled. So that is it. This was supposed to be a short video to show you how to go ahead and set your stop loss and your take profits. So till I come your way some other time with more educational content, do have a nice day and make sure that you are profitable in your trades. Peace out.